Hey guys, Omni here. We are back with episode 8 of The Flash. So before I get into this week's episode, I do want to say that there was a report just put out here that has some, I guess, not so surprising news, but still some sad news in regards to The Flash. It is officially confirmed, at least, that Tom Cavanagh and Carlos Valdes will be ending their series regular roles on The Flash this season. So they might not be in season 8 at all. I believe they said that Tom Cavanagh's official final episode was the one we saw already, but that there is a possibly one final appearance before the season's out. But Cisco's final episode will be the finale. They did say that they are keeping the doors open for them to return as these characters, so they won't be writing them out completely, but the actors are moving on is basically what it's coming down to right now. As of this report, Grant Gustin is the only one who has signed his contract for season 8. Right now, Danielle, Panabaker, and Candice, Patton are both still negotiating, according to this report. So, come on, guys, I still want some Flash. I know Grant Gustin said he is on board until they don't want him anymore. So we'll see how long that lasts, because I think even eventually these guys do have to get a little burned out with this, I would have to imagine. But I love watching it for all of its ups and downs. So we'll see how it goes. I hope they give Cisco a good send-off. And I'm curious what Tom Cavanagh's little pop-up's going to be later in the episode. So last episode, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember exactly how last episode ended. I just know that we're coming up on the trial of Killer Frost. She turned herself in. You know, what was last episode, man? I honestly can barely remember what happened, since it feels like Flash has been gone so long. You're right. Okay, right. That was pretty much all it was, is that copycat guy who used the technology to simulate Killer Frost powers, the bartender guy, that whole episode. There you go. There was some minor weird kerfluffle kind of awkwardness between Barry and the Speed Force, which kind of got resolved by the end of it. Still doesn't think that absolves the Speed Force of any guilt in this whole situation. I'm still suspecting that they were up to no good when they got these emotions running through them when they were revived. So I'm standing by that they probably instigated this whole conflict with the other forces. So we'll stand by that at least. Barry, at least, the whole uncomfortability was 100% because it's Nora and the Speed Force, and they are trying to live with them. So it came down to pretty much just as much as that. But guys, before we jump into this, remember, full-length, unedited reaction watch-alongs are available over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel itself. Both get you access to the same content. We're covering all the DC shows, the stuff over on Disney+. Hope I'll catch you all over there. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this latest episode of The Flash. Here we go.
Were you this serious back at Fort Dakota?
The Army fights terrestrial threats, ma'am. Here, it's that, plus a little extra.
I know what you mean.
As for the added lockdown, we're gonna need it for what you're proposing, ma'am.
What's she doing at Argus? The
famous meta-human Killer Frost will be sentenced today.
So much for rebranding.
Cecile, how bad is this?
Guys, we're not looking for a loophole. I did these crimes.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Help, but if I don't own up for my choices, I'll never be able to move on. What about all the good things you've done? About the life we're building together?
She still did the things.
I'll miss you too. Until I pay for what I did, the rest of the city won't look at me the way you all do.
Truth. Uh-oh.
This is the chance we've been waiting for.
Listen to the cosmic lady.
She's right. If Fuerza's is back, people need the Flash. We've got Frost.
Nora could just be there.
Confirm it. Whereas it should be right in front of you. Why? What are you seeing?
Either our satellites need to be recalibrated, or
The strength force is better at hiding than we thought.
Maybe she's there and just not hulked out.
She's aware that justice must be served, which is why she's seeking a fair punishment. Not only
Oh, hey.
it's the right thing to do,
Snake Eye guy.
but to prove once and for all she's a flawed person who has changed her ways and become a hero.
But the state has one goal: to ensure that this extremely dangerous criminal no longer threatens our good citizens.
She doesn't.
Believe
At least that.
she must have her powers erased.
Your Honor,
Dude, what happened to his hair? It is fluffy as shit.
In lieu of prison, the state moves to submit alternate punishment: that Killer Frost be compelled to take the metahuman cure.
She was born of it. Would that, like, kill her? I wonder. I wonder.
we think that because you are uniquely born from meta DNA, if you take the cure, it could harm you, maybe even kill you.
This is insane. Okay, no Frost. We're gonna.
Why would Kramer go so hard to take you down?
I have no idea. But all I care about now is stopping her. Well, we do that.
Kramer's got a
That you deserve prison time.
hard-on vendetta against her for some reason.
Look at and Joe, I think you can help me out.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, what are we really doing? We need to think bigger. Frost's life is on the line.
Guys, I'm still picking up Fuerz's isotopic signature in the area. You still don't see her?
there's still so much we don't know about these forces.
We know all we need to. They're dangerous.
She's shutting him down. Now, we don't need to know more. That's that they're bad.
I could feel it. Pure evil.
I know, I felt it too when Psych attacked me.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. But do you remember what Chester and Cisco said about Dion, the Still Force?
That he was just a kid who wanted to be left alone.
Something doesn't add up here.
Barry, the creature that we're hunting, killed someone and tried to kill you. We can't let ourselves be fooled by the human facades these forces hide behind.
Yeah, okay. Sure thing. Not Nora.
Barry, we got another hit, and it's coming from the next tent.
Oh, hey.
I'm Alexa Rivera, the field supervisor for Keystone Cares. What can I do for you?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
This is a huge scoop for me. Could you just give me 10 minutes?
That's a nice play. Good job, Allegra.
Please. If I go back empty-handed, my boss is gonna kill me. 10 minutes.
You've got 5.
Thanks. Let's go sit. Whoa, you should really get that checked out.
10 seconds. Go, 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 go! The cure has been neutralized. Now get the hell out of there before I have a heart attack.
It's still not gonna work. I mean, those might be neutralized, but they'll probably replace it.
Tell us what we already know. That you're the
Nora,
monster who
calm
attacked Central
down.
City and killed a man and tried to kill me too.
I have never seen you before in my life.
Alexa, hold on. We just want to help.
No, you hold on. I am not a monster. If you don't mind, there are people who actually need my help. Contact me again.
I don't see why you're so upset. We know that woman is the thing we've been searching for.
No, we think she might be.
If she won't come to us, we'll make her.
What?
There it
Never
is.
know. And by the time she does, we'll test her, and if she's innocent, return her before she takes her next breath.
We don't just grab people and test them against their will.
Why not?
Because
Lives are at
that's
stake.
not how this works.
Well, maybe it should. You and I know what this thing is really capable of. Is that really too much for me to ask?
You're asking him to give up a part of what makes him a hero. So yes, Nora, it is too much. Barry,
Go,
it's
Iris.
your choice.
Standing up to a fucking god for her mate.
Frost has saved the world, which means that she saved every person in this room, including those who want to lock her up for being who she was. I don't understand how this court can force Frost to take that cure without sacrificing what it stands for. Justice.
Thank you, Captain West. Your word goes a long way in this court.
Goddamn. That little bit, man, it got me. Jesse L. Martin, man. I simp for him all day, every day,
Your Honor,
forever.
we have a new update regarding a relevant incident that could affect your ruling. Earlier today, the metahuman cure supply at CCPD was rendered inert. The state suspects foul play by the only person with motive for such bold treachery, Killer Frost.
No, I didn't do it.
CCPD security cameras were hacked at the exact moment the cure was destroyed. We wouldn't have found out if not for Miss Kramer's expertise in military intelligence. She uncovered the hack herself.
He should have just done nothing. God damn it.
It was me, Your Honor. I did it, not Frost. And I acted alone.
She's lying, Your Honor.
Considering the cure isn't a viable option, can the court assume the state is no longer seeking it as a punishment?
On the contrary,
We have more.
she contacted Argus on behalf of the state and had them replicate the cure based on CCPD samples. We should have 100 vials ready by nightfall.
I'll retire to my chambers and make my decision. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
The flash.
Oh,
Alexa, I know everything you've heard today probably sounds insane.
I already know why. I was part of a team building low-income housing that week. And I just remember feeling so angry when Abracadabra destroyed our work site. Oh my God, what if I am this monster?
Help me find out.
I don't know why. But I feel like I can trust you.
Nora just comes in from behind.
Alright, Captain West. Let's finish reviewing this so we can...
Joe arranged a little meet cute for us.
This isn't just about what you've done. This is about what people like you do.
Very original. Cicada with a badge.
I don't hate all metahumans, just the ones who pretend to be heroes. Your sentence will set the legal precedent. First you take the cure, then any meta who endangers the good of the people will have to follow suit. Justice always wins.
Come with me. Speed labs this way.
I still don't trust Nora.
You fear us because we're different. You'd feel safer if we were the same. But different can't be cured. Back then, I was only interested in protecting myself. But then, I found someone else worth protecting. And protecting that person led me to protecting the whole city. I learned how to be selfless instead of selfish. I learned that I'm my best self when I'm protecting other people. I am submitting a request for life in prison without parole.
I hereby sentence the metahuman criminal known as Frost to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Well, shit.
Make sure you're always checking which side of the line you're on.
Gosh, Joe, with that fucking glare, man. Oh.
Can you hear me? It's okay. You're gonna be okay.
No, I'm not. I am nothing. What am I gonna do? How am I?
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Yep, saw that. I knew that was gonna come. Fucking Nora.
If I don't end her now, she'll sacrifice me to get what she wants.
Listen to me. I know you're scared. We can still help her.
You should be helping me. I need your powers to defeat her, and you promised. But now you're breaking that promise. And I know why. You may be his lightning rod.
Oh no.
But I'm the lightning.
Jesus Christ. Yep. The fuck is happening?
Time to choose a side, Barry.
Well, I don't like that I'm right. She fucking did she really kill her? She actually did. Oh my god. Fuck you, Nora. Fuck you, Speed Force. I knew it. I knew something was wrong with you this entire fucking time. You dumb lying bitch. Ah. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to feel. I know what to feel. I'm fucking frustrated. I'm angry. I'm sad because that girl is like legitimately sweet. Don't know how she ended up with the power though. We didn't get any questions answered as far as that goes. Like, how did she become a conduit for the strength force? You know, she literally hulked out. She wasn't aware of anything she was doing. It just happened. Fuck Nora, man. And then she was like, you know what? Fuck you. After that compliment to Iris. And she's like, you know what? Fuck you, Iris. And she's just tries to kill Iris too. I don't know how you fight that, especially as Team Flash. I mean, he literally draws his powers from her. So how does he do that? I mean, in the comics, Barry becomes the Speed Force at some point. Like, he generates the Speed Force after a while. I wonder if he's going to take out Nora and become the Speed Force. I'm hoping that's what happens, because fuck this fucking bullshit Nora Speed Force host crap. I'm glad that Killer Frost arc was fairly short, you know, only a few episodes. I'm curious to see is this going to stand? How long is it? Is Killer Frost just out of the picture now for good? Maybe visits here and there from Caitlin. Is this just our way to kind of get Caitlin back as just the primary person for Danielle Panabaker to play? I don't know, man. It was really emotionally charged, though. I really liked a lot of the emotional tug and push and pull of this whole episode between Caitlin and Frost coming to terms with what direction to go, like revealing I'm so bad with names lately, man. The Kramer, her vendetta against Metas, and how they kind of played on getting her to reveal why she was so zoned in on taking down Frost. It wasn't really about Frost. Frost was just the scapegoat to get her the punishment she wanted for Metas in play. So she was just using Frost as a martyr for what she wanted. I love how this episode brought out some great performances in Joe, but then again, Jesse Martin, and I'll keep praising that dude to the end of my days, dropped some small, quick, short, but powerful scenes in this. Cecile, great job defending her. I really liked every iteration in this, and I like while I get what Kayla did, she did make things worse, and maybe they would have gotten off a little bit lighter in the beginning had they not done that. But then we wouldn't have had a whole lot to do this episode, so it's kind of a mix. I really like this episode. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually... I don't know. Just the previews for this episode, I didn't expect it to really deliver a whole lot, just from what we've seen. So I'm honestly really surprised at the emotional journey that they pulled on, and not just with our primary focus on Killer Frost, but our main story plot and how it's furthering that. I think the show this season so far is doing, like, and I've said this before, doing a really good job and not getting lost in its side plots. You know, last season and even the previous seasons, we'd sometimes have 3-4 plots in an episode. They've been keeping it limited to at least an A plot and a B plot. The main story plot is keep on chugging, and then we have the plot of the episode. It's not really getting too bogged down, and everybody seems to be pretty much having a part to play, given we didn't see Chester at all in this episode. So they're still like pulling people out to put other people back in. It's like they're trading, just kind of tagging out the cast as the show goes along. And I'm sure that'll probably be a little bit simpler next season, you know, considering Cisco won't be a cast member at all, aside from guest appearances, if and when he makes those. So that being said, I enjoy the episode. I'm curious where this whole thing is going to go. I really don't, I have no idea how that conversation is going to go when we pick back up with Barry, Iris, and not Nora. But we'll find out next week, I guess. So, guys, what do you think of this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below so we can carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, guys, full unedited reactions are available over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the YouTube channel itself. Huge shout out to our Patreon legends, Bandy Sherritt, Antoine Rodriguez, and Ryan Karen. Thank you guys so much for your support, and everybody who's been joining over on the Patreon. Remember, we got a Discord set up. Link is in the description for all of these things, so I'd hope to see you soon. Anyway, if I don't, I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Flash. Take care, everybody.